when someone is presenting with a phobia. There's the phobia itself, which is obviously a fear response, but it'll tend to be caught up in a web of other emotions, kind of woven into it and related to it.
Sometimes it is a bad experience, but most of the time it has to do with something else, and they don't even know that they're lying to themselves. They have set up these boundaries, they have set up these blocks of thoughts and feelings and beliefs that just aren't true.
Actually, I felt embarrassed by it a lot of times. So I didn't want to talk about it, and I didn't know what to say. You know, what do you say? I'm homebound, I can't leave my house. There were, times when people thought that it was playing games. It was, why don't you take a pill? Why don't you just get over it? Or, Melissa, you've got to get over this. You've got to stop acting like this. And I said, boy, I wish it was an act. But I tried pills. I tried every medication there was. It didn't work.
Lots of therapists. She'd do internet searching, book searching, all that kind of stuff, but nothing was really helping her. And I would even say, come on, let's just go right down the street to get a pizza, or try to pull her out. You just could not get her out.
After being confined to her house for 4 years, Melissa finally found the motivation she needed when her only daughter became engaged.
I thought I had a year, so I thought, well, I can do this. In a year, I'm going to be better. Now, why I thought that, I didn't know, because there was nothing that was making me better up to that point. But we had her engagement party here. Her bridal shower was here. Everything was at my house. And it came to a point, we were 6 weeks before the wedding. And I was sitting at my kitchen island, and I started crying. And I thought, I have to get there. So I just started Googling agoraphobia and panic disorder. And up came a new treatment, and I thought, wow, I'll try it. I'll try anything. I went from a company called CTRN, which means Change That's Right Now. It's NLP therapy. I checked it out, and I called them, and I started therapy with them.
NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, is really a model of the working of the human mind and a collection of techniques for kind of easily and ethically and gently and powerfully making changes to patterns of working of the human mind that are not supporting the individual.
And the first time I drove over to Brandy's house, I was right after I had my first session with CTRN, and I just felt elated that I could get there. And I remember walking up to her door and knocking on her door, and her just looking like she was going to pass out because she didn't really believe I was there.
I remember her coming up, and it was like, this is weird, my mom's in my house.
And she would actually get in her car and drive a little ways and then drive home and try to make efforts to get to the church. So she'd go to the corner and back, or around the neighborhood and back.
I knew it was going to take a lot of determination and hard work from me, but I knew it was going to work. I just had that feeling it was going to work. It's a 21-day process. I did mine for 42. And on that 42nd day, I went to my daughter's wedding.
When that day came, she did make it to the church. I saw her when I walked in, and I could tell she was a little anxious.
And when it came time to take my seat up in the front, I was very nervous because I kept thinking, what if I would have a panic attack and I would have to run out of here? And they're walking down the aisle. My girlfriend, Laura, said, she was motioning to me, are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not okay. So she came and sat with me. And then I said, can we go to the back? She said, come on.
So we got up in the middle of the beginning of the ceremony and walked the aisle back to the back and sat down. And she felt much more comfortable back there. I think she wasn't the center, the focus of attention. She was back, she felt safer. And that was fine, she was there.
But I was so glad I did, because I was the first one that was able to see Brandy when she started coming down that aisle.
But I was nervous the whole time, like she's gonna flip out and run out of here, but she didn't. She's very good.
I thought, wow, if I can do this, then I can do this. If I can do this, I can do this. It was amazing, because from that day on, all I wanted to do was be out and about. So I just kept going.